Hey guys, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to show you the best glute workouts that you can do to tone and to make your butt bigger. It's really important that before you perform these exercises that you also perform some warm-up exercises beforehand. The first exercise I want to show you is the hip thrust. Now this is typically the first exercise I perform on glute day just because it's the one that I feel like hits my glutes the most. As you can see in this video, I'm using a thick blue pad to protect my hips. It's really important that while you're doing hip thrust, you have something to protect your hips, because otherwise you get really bad bruising. So I see a lot of people in the gym using those thin kind of round pads that they put on their back during squats. For me, those just aren't helpful because they don't create enough protection. So the thick, I think it's called a yoga pad that I'm using, is by far the best thing I've ever used. So I'll put the link in the bio on where you can get it on Amazon. The next exercise I'm going to show you is a hyperextension. So this is typically an exercise people do on back day, but the way I do it 100% hits my glutes. So you really have to have that mind to muscle connection while you're doing this. The best thing you can do is squeeze your glutes really hard at the top, and then every time you go up, you feel the weight hitting your glutes. The third exercise I perform is done on the Smith machine. I really don't know the name of this exercise, so I just call it the froggy exercise because the way it's done, it kind of looks like you're a frog. So you kind of just position your legs so you can push the bar up and down. And when you get to the top, it's really important that you squeeze your glutes. The fourth exercise I want to show you are the banded squats. So I've sort of had a love-hate relationship with squats over the years because I just feel like they're so overhyped. But the way that I do it is actually really good for your glute growth. So it's really important that you have a band because it kind of allows you to focus on your glutes as you're coming up to the top of the squat. Another thing is you also want to, I sort of put like a seat sort of thing underneath so I come down to where it hits my butt, and then when I go back to the top I squeeze my glutes. The important thing with this exercise and with squats in general is that you want to make sure you're feeling it in your glutes. So I would say my two biggest tips for that is one, to use a band while you're doing it because the band really helps you focus your energy into your glutes instead of your quads. And number two, you want to make sure that you're squeezing your glutes really hard at the top. If you're feeling the weight in your quads, I would try putting less weight on, so starting with like a little bit of weight and adding more weight, because if you're doing too much weight, I feel like it tends to hit your quads. So just make sure that you are focusing on your glutes while you're doing this. The last exercise I want to show you is sort of a variation of the glute bridge. And as you can see, this is very similar to the hip thrust, except it's done laying flat on the floor. When I do this, I put my feet together and I put a band around my legs. And I usually use a lighter weighted bar just because I feel like I feel the exercise better in my glutes when I have lighter weight, which is what makes it such a great exercise to do at the end of your workout. Those were 5 of my favorite glute exercises. So the tools that I used to perform them were the yoga pad and then a band, and I'll put the link in the bio so that you can find those. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please like it and subscribe because I have so much more I want to show you in the future. I have more glute workouts coming, I have more HIIT cardio workouts coming, and I also have a lot of nutrition tips that I would love to share with you. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box below and I will make sure to answer them. Make sure to check out my glute warm-up video. I will see you guys next time and I hope that you have an awesome week.